How the hell? In this story, I will be using falsified names again to protect those involved, though some of you may absolutely know who I'm speaking about. Everything I do is with love and my utmost respect. I'm going to start this story probably when I met him. And him, we're going to name Hennessy. So I met Hennessy when I was 12 years old in 7th grade, and he absolutely changed my life forever. Between high school and about 10 years from high school, Hennessy and I had been on and off. I went to visit him a few times, we hung out a few times, and then we actually lost contact for a little while. I received a message that Hennessy's mother passed away. Of course, we were down for each other like four flats. And this was around Thanksgiving time. So it happened to be our 10-year high school reunion. Hennessy's mom passed a few days before Thanksgiving. He had heard about this high school reunion. So of course he was like, hey, let's go. And I'm like, all right, I'm down. On one condition. If the reunion was on the day of the funeral, then we weren't going. The day of the funeral was the Friday after Thanksgiving, and Hennessy had found out that the reunion was that Saturday, so we were all good to go. Friday passed, Saturday came, and Saturday was the big day. So Hennessy went to go get his hair cut. He got an outfit. I had put on my fluffy hair. My wig was tight. Makeup flawless. Because I hadn't seen these people in 10 years. And I'm saying these people, but my classmates, our classmates in a really long time, neither him. So we wanted to be funky fresh, dressed to impress, ready to party. And you know the saying, the calm before the storm? So he and I went to this restaurant. We just had a little bite to eat, but we sat and he talked about his mom. We were at this restaurant probably for a good 2 hours just connecting. The time came for us to make our way over to the restaurant where our reunion was. Of course, we're a little nervous. I was nervous. My palms were clammy and I was shivering a little bit, but I was ready to make an entrance. This was it. This is the big moment. 10 years we haven't seen each other. Let's do this. We look sharp, cleaner than what do old folks say? Cleaner than the Board of Health on inspection day? Couldn't tell us nothing. We get to the restaurant, parking handicap. Sure did. Get out the car. We're looking at one another. How do I look? I look alright with me. Alright, I look shy. I'm looking at you. You look good. Let me fix that for you right quickly. We see this party bus. And of course we're... Party bus? What? They popping like that? We knew this was our high school reunion. So of course we know everybody. I mean, we were pretty popular. We saw the party bus and... we walk on. Hey, what's going on? And everybody on the party bus is like, hey. Now, I didn't recognize anybody on this bus, but I figured 10 years, how am I going to recognize anybody? I mean, certainly they would recognize me. We walked to the door where the bouncer was, and we had to pay a $5 cover. So we're like, well, that's kind of odd, but it's only $5. Let's pay. Let's go. And we're here. We are here. We have made it. As we're walking, we see there's a little spread set up, some food, some little hors d'oeuvres. So, of course, what do? We ate them. Got a drink or so, still going around. Hey, what's going on? And it was probably 20 minutes to a half hour into us just walking around and partying a little bit that we realized that we really don't know anyone here. But we have to know people here. This is our high school. How could they not know us? And how could we not know anyone? I mean, there's certain key players that we should have known. Hennessy has this great idea of what's going to happen is we're going to go separate ways. Come back to act like we know somebody here. It'll work because someone's going to eventually see us and know that Hennessy and Lex have walked into the room. So he goes that way, I go this way. We come back. Oh my God! Hi, I haven't seen you in so long. What you been doing? What's going on? Creating this entire scene. So we're seeing. So now somebody definitely knows that Hennessy and Alexis are in this place. Nothing. Not one person said anything. So I thought, well, let me start walking up to people just, hey, it's Lexus, it's me. And I didn't know if 10 years had made that much of a difference where you don't know anybody. You know what, Hennessy, I just don't get it. I don't understand why we don't know anybody. In that moment, I look up. The banner says, "Welcome, Southington High School, class of 1998. The problem is, I went to Bristol Central High School. Wah, wah, wah. We were at the wrong reunion. I probably could have died in that very moment of laughter. And what do you do when you've eaten other food that wasn't yours, you've had drinks, you went on a party bus where you knew no one? You kind of just put your head down and start backing up slowly and hope that no one saw you. You see the little setup I have back here, a hat and one candle, specifically for Hennessy. Always here. Love, light, and milk, #LLM.